Dropshipping plus native ads is your superpower to scale profitably. In the past 2 months, we scaled 3 stores from scratch up to 20K per day in sales. And this just with native ads like Taboola and Outbrain. The benefit of Taboola and Outbrain in comparison to other platforms, like for example Meta, is that you don't have such an ad fatigue, ad burn. You don't have all these roller coasters. Ad spends of 20, 30, 40K per day are nothing crazy when it comes to native ads. So that's definitely possible and doable, and also with a good profit margin. Hi everyone, my name is Marcel Sattler. I'm the founder of nativeadvertising.net, and I'm the owner of one of the largest native advertising agencies out there. I've worked already with brands like Revolve, Kylie Cosmetics, or Aura Rings, and we scaled them profitably through native ads. And we've also created more than 75 dropshipping stores, and we were able to exit a few of them with 7-figure deals. We also run here the largest channel about native ads on YouTube, where you can access free content 2 times per week. So I don't do this to brag, I just want to prove you that everything what I'm saying here is legit and nothing theoretical or something from ChatGPT. This is real stuff here, and this is real value here. So let's jump into it. First thing, what's native ads? Native ads are ads like paid ads on platforms like Taboola, Outbrain, Newsbreak. I'm sure you have heard a few of them. And you might wonder, okay, but who the fuck is clicking on these kind of ads? I mean, they're extremely scammy. And there's a special audience for it. You know, you need to understand, first of all, who's the audience, and then you can arrange the product for it. Because if you compare it with TikTok, it's exactly vice versa. TikTok is a very young, fast audience. Native is slow. You have a more mature audience, which means at the end of the day, they usually have more money, because those people, they have a house, they have an apartment, you know, they have jobs, everything there. So they are able to spend more money actually online. So it's a very, very good audience in order to sell something for e-commerce products and for dropshipping, obviously. Another thing, just to clarify, when you speak about native ads, it's a general term like online marketing or PPC marketing, you know. Native ads is not dedicated to one platform. The largest platforms, as mentioned already, are Taboola and Outbrain. Usually it's fair enough if you go with one of them. It depends a bit on which country you want to start with and what product you have. But if you go with one of them, it's definitely fine. You can scale easily 20K or so per day with just one platform. And then just do the math. If you add like 2 or 3 platforms, you can scale up to 40, 50, 60K per day. Another thing, just to clarify here, when I speak about scaling, the foundation here is obviously that you need to be profitable. So scaling without profit is nonsense. It's just waste of money. So first you need to make money, have a good foundation here, have a good return on ad spend, and afterwards you can start to scale. Usually the problem here is that as soon as you start to scale, the margins, the return on ad spend drops. And this is exactly what we can avoid with native ads if you use the correct strategy here. Maybe now everything sounds too good to be true, but don't worry, there are also some downsides. So it's not always just the upside. Upside is definitely you have an older audience. The market is way less competitive because just a handful or a couple of people are dropshippers on the platform, so there's very low competition, and you don't have to pay like to create all the time new creatives, new videos. You don't need to work with all these UGC creators out there, because native is very slow. You don't have this ad fatigue, this ad burn like you have it on other platforms, and you can basically focus on scaling instead of fixing problems. For you as a marketer, maybe the biggest challenge will be to understand that native is a totally different platform. You know, if you are able to run Meta ads, you're also able to run with a few YouTube tutorials, some YouTube ads or some Google ads, because they're similar, and in the background there's also a very smart algorithm. When it comes to native, the strategy is totally different. So there is nothing you really can compare with native. It's a very direct response channel, and everything here is different, because when we speak about native, you don't have these smart algorithms, and we have a very top of the funnel position. And when I mean top of the funnel, it means this. Usually, if this is a funnel, here you make money, then Meta is somewhere here in the middle, because the algorithm is pretty smart, and the algorithm just shows your ads to people which might be interested in your product or service. Native is here, very top of the funnel. And the main goal here is to bring as many people for as low price as possible inside your funnel. And here inside the funnel, you have different steps. So you don't just bring people straight to your product page. You have something in between, which is called advertorial. An advertorial is basically a sales page, but it looks like a newspaper article. And the main goal here is that people actually read this article, but it's copywriting, of course. So it's copywriting, and basically you want to convince people and to show them, to prove them, and to educate them that they have a problem, that they get aware of the problem, that they want to fix this problem, and big surprise, you have the solution to fix this problem. Then you need to play a bit with scarcity, urgency, and this kind of things. You know, you need to understand the right triggers. You also need to understand the right triggers for every country, because there are huge cultural differences. So if you advertise internationally, there's a huge difference if you advertise the same product, the same service in the US and in Europe. In the US, you can be way more pushy than, for example, in Europe. These things are very important to understand, because if you lose it and you have everywhere the same strategy, you will not be profitable on a scale. So if you think now native might be a good opportunity for you, then let's go the next step. Just click the link in the description. We also put it in the show notes, and you should also see it here somewhere. Click the link and watch the free video. Again, the video is totally for free. It's a value video. You can see there exactly how we do it. It's a framework. So I will show there exactly which kind of steps you need to use, where you need to set the right check marks in order to scale your dropshipping store on native. Again, check it out now. We're not sure how long we will keep it online. Of course, I'm a native advertiser, so I need to add some urgency and scarcity, but this is not a joke, honestly. So we will remove these videos sooner or later, because there's a lot of valuable content inside, and of course we don't want to have it for free always. So therefore, check it out now before it's not available any longer.